Hello students, today I am going to deliver lecture on the topic of a state competitive game. So a state competitive game is a game of two players which says if a joint strategy is better for one player then it should be worse for the other player. So mathematically I explain you. Before that we are considering here a capital A is a set of profiles, set of all possible profile in a strategic game. Now profile are what? Profile that explains, that consists of the actions of the players. Okay, so for simplicity here I am considering that we have only two profiles, let's say S and S dash, and profiles are what? Profiles that explains the actions of players. Okay, so or we can say profile is a joint strategy that explains the strategy of players. Okay, now a state competitive game says for all pair of profiles, that belongs to capital A, if player I get high payoff for profile S in comparison with the profile S dash, if this is true, then the other player, that is player J, should get the less payoff for profile S in comparison with the profile S dash. If this condition is true, then we can say that the game is a state competitive game. If this condition is true and this condition is true, then we will consider it as true. If this is false, then again we will consider this condition as true. If this condition is true and this is false, then we will consider it as false. And if this is false and this is true, then again we will consider it as true. Okay, why? Because this is a Y conditional operator. Okay, so I explain you with the help of an example. As you can see here, we have a payoff matrix of a strategic game. In this we have two player 1 and player 2, and actions which are available to the player 1 is A and B, and actions which are available to the player 2 is X and Y. Now, as per the condition of a state competitive game, we need to check condition for each and every pair of profiles, right? So I am assuming here that capital Q is a set of all profiles. Okay, now what profiles we can have? And profiles are what? Profiles that explains the actions of players. So AX can be a profile. Okay, means A is the action of player 1 and X is the action of player 2. This is one profile. AY, this can be a profile. Bx, this can be a profile. By, this can be a profile. Now as per the condition, for every pair of profile, this condition should be true, right? So this is a pair of all profiles and we need to check that condition for each and every pair of profiles. So one by one we will make combinations. Okay, so what can be the pairs? What can be the possible pairs here? One pair of profiles can be this, AX and AY, AX and BX, AX and BY, BX and BY, and AY and BY. Okay. And so we have that much pair of profiles. for each and every pair of profiles we need to check condition for the state competitive game. So one by one we will check each and every pair for the condition. Okay, so first I am taking here pair AX and AY, and what is the condition here? Condition says if, okay, sorry, so first we need to calculate the utility for both the players for these pair of profiles. Okay, so U1 AX we need to calculate, and U2 AX, okay, and U1 AY and U2 AY. Okay, so what is U1 AX? U1 AX for player 1 is 3, okay, and U2 AX is for player 2 is 2. Now U1 AY is 0 and U2 AY is 4. Okay, now here we can clearly, it is seen that the U1 AX is greater than U1 AY, means for this profile the player 1 is getting more payoff. So what condition need to be true? For a state competitive game? For a state competitive game, U2 AX should be less than U2 AY, and you can see here that U2 AX is less than U2 AY. So this condition is hold true, right? So for this pair this condition is true. Like this we need to check the other pairs for the state competitive game. Okay, and what are the other pairs? Now we have checked, so far we have checked this pair. Now we will check for AX and BX. AX and BX. Again we need to calculate the utility for both the players for this pair of profiles. So U1 AX is 3 and U1 BX is 6. U2 AX is 2 and U2 BX is 1. Okay, now here U1 AX is less than U1 BX. So as per the condition of a state competitive game, what condition need to be true for the player 2? U2 AX should be greater than the U2 BX, and you can see here that U2 AX is greater than U2 BX. So this condition is true for this pair AX and BX. So far we have checked this pair also, and the condition is true for this pair also. Now we will check for AX and BY. Now we will check for AX and BY. Now again we will calculate the utility for both players for this pair of profiles. Now what is U1 AX? U1 AX is 3, U2 AX is 2, U1 BY is 0 and U2 BY is 4. Now here u1ax is greater than u1by. Now as per the condition of a state competitive game, for player 2, u2ax should be less than u2by, right? And you can see here that u2ax is smaller than u2by, means this condition is true for ax and by. So far we have checked ax and by also, and for this pair also this condition is true. Next we will check for the pair bx and by. Bx and by. So again we will calculate utility for bx and by for both the players. Sorry, u1, this is 2. So u1bx is what? u1bx is 6 and u2bx is 1, u1by is 1 and u2by is 3. Now here u1bx is greater than u1by. Now as per the state competitive game condition, for player 2, u2bx should be smaller than u2by, and you can see here that u2bx is smaller than u2by. So this condition is true for the pair bx and by. So far we have checked this pair also, the bx and by, and the last pair is what? Ay and by, and this pair is also this pair is also hold true for the state competitive game. So if all the pairs satisfy the condition of a state competitive game, then we can say that this game is a state competitive game. Thank you.